Welcome to Unit 2, gentlemen. We're going to start with understanding decimals. Decimals is those little fraction pieces that we work with, or the understanding of fractions. And the more we do of those, the more all this is going to come together into what makes more and more sense. But going along with our place value system, we know 10 times as large as a number, 100 times. So each time we go up a 10, it's multiplied by 10, right? Each time we move. Or it's 10 times smaller. Now in our place value chart, we've got decimals on here. These are your fractional pieces. This is the change, if we had change out of a dollar. Not quite a whole. But here's still our ones house, thousands, millions house. All that still stays the same. Okay, so let's play with this a little bit. Let's do some little easy stuff. You know 4. If we say, what's 4 10 times as big as 4? Well, you know that's 40, right? That's pretty simple. So 40. I'll show you a little trick though that will come in handy with these bigger and bigger numbers. 4 times as big. Well, it's kind of like what we've just been working on, but it's just like what we've been working on. We're going to multiply it by 10. We're going to make it 10 times as big. So now instead of just 4 ones, we have 4 tens, which is 40. So I moved it one place value spot. Well, I should be pointing at this 0 because we multiplied it by 10. We only moved it this one place. So if I was doing this at the number 4 and I know I'm going to multiply it by 10, I'm going to add in 1 0. And what this was our decimal. Let me do that again. 4 point, because right there would be, was our 4. Oopsie. 4.0, I moved it up one place. So I'll move that decimal one place, and now we have 40. Okay, let's try some more. If we have, 3, and I want to do 3 times 100. You know that's 300. But here's a little way. There's 2 spots. We're moving it 2 spots. 3 point nothing, because we don't have anything over here. I'm going to put 0, 3.0. So we're going to move that 2 places. Make it 2 spaces bigger. 2 place value spots bigger. 1, 2. That's going to get us to 300, right? My 0 is kind of out of place there, but 300. We moved our place. We had 3 times 100. 10, 100, 2 spots. That's what we did, 2 spots, 300. And so that's pretty easy. You can answer that with even out having to move it and do the decimal and stuff. But what if it's 2 to the multiply by 10 to the 4th power? Well, think back to the last lesson. We're going to have 4 zeros. We're going to need to add 4 zeros on here. So let's get 2. And now we're going to need to move it 4 places bigger, right? 4 places bigger because it's 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I could fill in with zeros. It's 20,000. Or if I'm just simply dealing here with 2 and I'm looking at it, I know 2 is the same as 2 and nothing, $2 that there. I'm going to move my place 4 places. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now my decimal's here, and I'm just going to fill these in with zeros. 20,000. Then this gets real handy when we're dealing with these fractions. This one says, what power of 10 should replace the n to make the equation 3,520,000, 3,520 to equal 3.52. I'm just going to put my 3.52 in here. There it is, 3.52. Slide it up at 3.52. We want to make this 3 million. So we got to get this 3 to the million. So how many places are we going to move it? We want to get to 1 million. So we're going to move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. That's what we're going to do. Move it 6 places to get there. So we're at 3.52. Let's move it 6 places, we said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's our decimal point now. 0, 0. Put zeros in between here. And 0. There it is. 3,520,000. Okay. So then looking back at this, we need something. We'll multiply it with 6 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's our answer, D. Okay, let's try the next one. Which one of these could we add to make 8.6 be the same as 86,000? Well, let's get 8.6 in there. 8.6. I didn't write the point because I'm just going to move the chart up here. 8.6. We need to get this to 86,000. So this will be our thousands place here, 86,000. So I'm going to move that 1, 2, 3, 4 places, right? I almost went too far. 4 places to get it to 86,000. Let's add in our zeros. And then if I was just looking at this as 8.6, I would know I would want this 6 to be in the thousands place. So I would then 1, 2. That might be a little kind of hard to see it as you're doing it. Let me try this a little differently. 8.6. With the chart, it's real easy. The chart is real easy, but I want to make that 86,000. And so now I might then, if I write out 86,000, I can then just look, well, how many places did I need to move? This is a decimal, it's supposed to be a decimal. This is a comma. How many places would I need to move it? 1, 2, 3, 4. And it just crashed, but I would need to move it 4 places. And since I would need to move it 4, that's what I'm looking for. 10 to the 4th power. Move this out of the way, but 10 to the 4th power, and you probably already see it sneaking over there. If I can get that to turn off. Right there. 10 to the 4th power is what I'd be looking for.